here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First play looking to throw it. Aggressive on the opening play. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. You really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the catch.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Right side, explosive play. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wide out. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. In the backfield, it's Callow. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a run. Running back's got it.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Houdini scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. From the shotgun, handoff inside. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They get the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. Kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up the force and is still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Longhorns keep the football on the move. The back's got it. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage. And
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Was it too far over everyone's head and incomplete?
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a 1st down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
up some more big bodies out for the defense. And Duke has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Did not get there. And now we're just going to bring out fourth down and one.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration. They come up with a loss. Now it's a big decision. Fourth down as an offensive coordinator. You've been going backwards. What do you call?
Team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Design quarterback run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
QB keeper all the way. They couldn't break it in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop? Give this hot offense the football back.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, but it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounced back here. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it in third down. Dump off caught by the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits
play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He's running out of time here. With the pitch, it's Garcia. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
And looking to throw now on first down. Let's take a deep shot here. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, the defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw yet again. It's reeled in. It's Garcia. Going through a tackle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop it this time. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence and you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's Cano. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Timeout is called. A tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Make the stop. Get him up for a first down on the 29.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. It's an open space. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Here we go! Here we go!
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Over the middle. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trying to create here on the move. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Duke.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete, would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd and short, try to pick it up on the line. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Takes off as a design run. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense.
That's going to be enough for the 1st down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Tackle made it at 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball into keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. He's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So he got a 4th down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Welch. Looking to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
Here we go.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Callow. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass here on second down. Gets hauled in here over the middle. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. An incompletion makes it second and 10. Looking to chuck it again. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
The Blue Devils will have to punt this one away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw. It's Welch. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. Recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And it's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down. We're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. And he'll pick up the first down inside of the 27. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Caught behind the line. It's Hicks. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Let's it go. It's a quick grab.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down.
Here we go.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Garcia. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw again. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down and to force a field goal. We're going to throw for it on third and short. He's got it right near the end zone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important second down call here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Here in the fourth quarter, they must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they're able to get him down. This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Back to pass. It's Welch. Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. First and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Signs that could throw. Tackle made after a solid gain. Spot the ball at the 34. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The shotgun running play call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. They're finding some room to run for this back. The defense have done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
And the Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Pace, 27, jump.
Looks right for a quick completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Oh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He keeps it on the design run. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Shotgun formation here on third down. This made on the left side. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down in the 31.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a contact on the throw.
He just has to be protected better. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Drops back, need of the 3rd down completion here. Checks this down to the running back. He starts short of the marker, so it's 4th down. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. The Longhorns will line up to punt away. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, they're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he goes down. But the takeaway is a fitting ending to this winning performance by the defense. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond